Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Welcome to Living with Liam, with your host, me, Liam McCormack. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the wonderful topic of Christmas life in prison. So for many of you prisoners out there, Christmas time is just like any other day of the year, filled with the classics such as gang life, drugs, and just straight making moves. But for the few of you locked up out there that actually do care about the holidays, oh, there's plenty for you. First, unfortunately, regarding Christmas presents, they're quite lacking, for, as you know, if another inmate gives you a present, they typically have quite ulterior motives. But don't be too sad about the lack of presents, because on Christmas, most prisons open up their relative visitation rights to everyone in the prison. So let's hope that you can be one of the lucky few out there to reserve one of those small, old visitation rooms. But hurry, because there's not nearly enough for everyone. Now, for the big Christmas meal. It consists with the classics such as corn, stuffing, pie, and the big Cornish hen. Cornish hen may not include real hen. The real feast begins, though, once your friends in the kitchen smuggle some of that good food back to their cells, where you can feast freely but wash it down with some of that good old hooch. Now, for the softy prisoners out there that don't know what hooch is, it's prison wine. It's described as tasting very similar to the classic Mad Dog 2020, but even worse. Many have said it tastes like the nastiest sweet and sour margarita, but with bread in there, and orange too. Well, that's all I have for you prisoners today. Make sure to check back later for more exciting news on prison holidays.
Hi, welcome to Dining with Danielle, with me, Danielle Moore. On today's episode, we'll be discussing the delicious and very nutritious food served in prisons during Thanksgiving. Now, most of you probably have never thought about prisoners when sitting down with their loud, overbearing family for a feast, but there are about 2.3 million incarcerated people that celebrate Thanksgiving just like us. I mean, who wouldn't want a meal of a few slices of turkey roll, some stuffing, the occasional baked bird, cranberry jelly, and a couple carrots? It's a feast for the masses. And that typical Thanksgiving dinner with your great aunt that still pinches your cheeks and your grandfather who asks you when you're getting married is really just a lunch with a bunch of other dudes and some guards eyeing you with disgust. And for larger prisons, most of the turkey is really just a cheap substitute that can pass as turkey, so really what are you eating? And with all that food, there's gotta be leftovers, but you better eat them fast because there isn't much refrigeration. But that's just what the prisons provide. Prisoners make their own Thanksgiving dishes, and if you're lucky enough and have enough money, you may be able to buy a seat. The races tend to intermix during this time of giving thanks, and if you're looking friendly, you might be able to catch some of that illegal food that they're bringing in. So sign me up, because who wouldn't want illegal food, mystery meat, and giving thanks with your friends? Thank you so much for tuning into our fab episode on Thanksgiving food. See you next week when we discuss eating habits of broke college students. Grab some ramen and check it out.